At PRX, we like to think of your core as like a column of water. It's counterintuitive to what people normally think of your core. A lot of times we think we need to have a stiff core that doesn't move. We see a lot of plank variations, sit-ups, and things like that when you want to exercise the core. But we want to think more of that fluidity of it. You need a core that moves with you in your day and with you through your movements, not one that just bears down and stays stiff and rigid. So to do that, we have to think 3D. Think about what your core is. It's components of different parts of your body, not just one thing. And they all have to work in their own separate ways so that no link in the chain is bound down and causing other links to have to work more. So when we look at that, we think of like a house. So we have our roof, we have our diaphragm that sits at the base of our rib cage. We want that to be mobile and to help you with your expanding of your ribs when you're breathing, and also coming back down in order to brace your core, but also as you move, your ribs need to be moving and your spine needs to be moving. So we want to look at the diaphragm, make sure that that is loose, your thoracic spine, make sure that that has good mobility. The next we're going to look at is your front wall or your front door, whatever you want to call it. And that's when we think of like your belly. So more than just your six-pack abs, but you have your transverse abdominis, you have other deeper muscles there that need to be strengthened as well as mobile so that you can feel that mobility, especially when you go into an extension in your back or anything like that. The next, we're gonna look at your back wall. And along with muscles that are there, we also wanna think about your spine. So your spine, your lumbar spine needs to be able to rotate, side bend, do these things throughout the day in a healthy way so that you don't turn a certain way and clamp down your spine or anything like that, or have it seize up to where it's uncomfortable. You should be able to move with you through those daily activities. And then apart from that, you also need your floor, the base of your house, which is your pelvic floor, that's one that gets looked over all the time. And one reason why we are big on the pelvic floor here, because it's such an integral part of your core and so many other things with your body. So that is your pelvic floor, and you need that to move up and down as you brace your core and as you move throughout your day. And so mobility there is really important. What we find there a lot of times is people can move it in one direction, but they can't move it in both. So we need it to go up and down, not just go up and stay up or go down and stay down. That's where a lot of dysfunction comes in. And so we need a pelvic floor that does all of those movements. For more information on how to address all these aspects of your core and create that water-like core, check out our YouTube and our blog. It has descriptions and videos of each one, so you can walk through it all and see how mobile your core is.